season, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you are...
Was that beautiful.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Green passes to Santos. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. And here's the Lakers. Reeves outside. From outside, off the mark. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Smart. Melton, no good. Inside. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Moody. The tray. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Smart kicks to Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Santos, the pass to Green. Now Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Golden State's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard. And sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
And there's 8, and that's good on the assist by Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Green. Pass to Melton. In the corner, Moody with it. Misses the 3. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Smart, wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. The Warriors trail. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys, back to you.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. 4 on the clock. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Reeves the pass to Ayton. Back to Reeves. It's deflected. Pass to Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Podziemski. Oh, good on the 3. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. And then for the Lakers, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hachimura in for LeBron. A nice shot by Moody. Here's Doncic. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
Personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The line for the Lakers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Jake LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Luke Kennard comes in for Austin Reeves. Clock at 6. Santos, the pass to Peyton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Doncic. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Peyton passes to Melton. A three-pointer, no good. The Lakers shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Los Angeles with another miss. Green, the pass to Moody. And he drives in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now, here's Moody. Kennard covering. Peyton's shot is off. Puts up a deep three. And it's in. The buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second team's opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
We've got Quentin Post. Williams is out there with Porzingis, and it's Spencer in at the point. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And the Warriors making a change here. Williams is checked in. Hayes the pass to Arabia. Reeves outside. Launches a three. Porzingis with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams kicks to Richard. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Reeves can't hit.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
Wow, Clark, is Austin Reeves being good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times, putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
Hayes with the steal, and it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Kennard. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Smart's checked in. And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard and the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. Well, you look at Podziemski, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Well, he's got the effort and the attitude and the tenacity that you need. And if you didn't have that at his size, then the big fellas would eat you up down low.
For 3, Melton, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
LeBron, no good. Pajemski with it. 9 points last game out. Here's Santos. No good on the triple. The three for Doncic. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. You know, for years we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. That question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Doncic completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense,
LeBron James,
he'll be really special.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Spencer, the pass to Melton. Here's Santos.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Golden State moving the ball around from deep. Melton, no good.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Both teams will make substitutions. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Luka Doncic. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Warriors leading by 4. Outside, Green. Pass to Melton. Takes the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Melton's got 6.
Don't give Melton any room from deep. He'll punish you from there.
Doncic looking it over. And a wide open look for James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The 3 for Doncic.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
A nice shot by Moody. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. First free throw is good.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Warriors leading by 6. 20 seconds left to play here in the half. Moody's shot is off.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And here's Doncic from the arc. James on the follow. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Warriors on top. They lead by 4. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
And now, not a bad... That is more than enough of us. Let's sit...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because the NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with high-level skill, speed, shot-making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Luka Doncic.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Over in the corner, Green. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Smart. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Nice shot by James.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Releases, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. James has got 5 points in the quarter. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Santos, the pass to Green. Now Melton launches it. Rebounded by Smart.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Green. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Melton, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Melton's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Doncic with the steal. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
To the middle. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Back to Moody from the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
Here's Podziemski. And the shot is long. Lakers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Back to Green, and stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining.
Reeves in the corner. Wide open. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Warriors.
And the distribution there showing a lot of 3-point attempts. And not that it's a bad thing, but we'll see if they can continue at this rate.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for 8. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-6 run. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And let's take this chance to break out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the list of the league's leading teams in steals. In third, the Warriors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here he goes, and LaRavia. Laravia slams it in.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
Here's Spencer. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Pass to Moody. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Warriors foul call.
Lakers shooting their 6th attempt of the charity stripe in the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
That free throw good from Kennard. Los Angeles leading by 6. To the paint, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower.
The native of Japan, Hachimura, continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
Taking 2 shots.
Hachimura hits them both. Warriors trail by 8. Driving in. Here's Spencer. Reeves with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. But 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Pass to Spencer. And he trains the 3. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand.
The previous play is under review.
We're going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angle.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
Offense isn't the problem, though.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Quentin Post is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Spencer in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
You got to be cognizant of the fact that Porzingis has this shot in his arsenal, and he's always ready to take it.
Reeves outside. There's Laravia. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's deflected. Here's Richard. Off target from outside. Los Angeles leading by 8. There's the drive. And Laravia slams it in.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Spencer. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Quentin Post gets the whistle that time.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Draymond Green has checked in for Quentin Post. The Lakers also making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Jake Laravia. Connect comes in for Luke Kennard. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Pajemski, that 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that's a foul called on Porzingis.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up. To the inside, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
That's a grown man's jam by Green.
Lays it in off the window.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Lakers leading by 12. James. Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Austin Reeves in for Hachimura. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach implored them to stay locked in mentally, telling the squad, quote, I know you're tired, but we cannot make costly mistakes. It was a simple but important message.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And James, no good on that one. Puts up the 3. James slips down the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
15 fouls. Shooting for the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
Free throw good, Reeves.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox.
Watch out! Defensive foul.
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Inside. Green kicks to Melton. Buries the deep ball.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Pass to Santos. Here's Melton. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 19 points. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. That free throw good from Doncic. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Off target from 3-point range. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
And it's off from three-point range. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out to Smith. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
To the left side wing. LeBron outside, so it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't drive home
LeBron, you've accomplished so much.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce.
Grant, as the season draws to a close, most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A., since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interest. Meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Stolen by Melton. Here's Podziemski. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
James can't get it to go. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Great positioning on the putback.
That long reach by Ayton made it easy for him to collect that rebound and convert.
Outside Moody. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Oh, Green with a block.
Oh, wow, he gets that right at the rim. Just perfect timing by Green on that block.
I just love the ball movement.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Here's Doncic. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Inside. And Doncic with the jam.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
From deep, Melton. Smart grabs a miss. Lakers trail by 8. From deep, Reeves. Not going to go that time. Green with the defensive effort. Pass to Moody. For 3. Rebound, the Lakers. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
That is perfect timing. What a finish by 8.
The Warriors lead by 6. Melton on the wing. Pass to Pajimski. Green for 3. And Reeves pulls it down. So it's Los Angeles now. It's Smart on the wing. Counted from distance.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Santos. Melton on the wing. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Melton's got 5.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Smart. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
The shot by Pajimski, no good.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Good on the shot.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes. And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Melton. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for James. Larabia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. So it's the Warriors now. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Moody from outside. Hachimura with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Kennard with it. Green picks him up. Kennard can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. The 3 ball. And it's Green missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Back to Moody. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Here's Kennard from 8 feet away. Drops it in.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Outside Porzingis. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
A big-time effort from Anthony Melton, providing a lot of energy for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
We've got Quentin Post. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Williams. And it's Spencer in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Up top, Post. Pass to Payton. Fires for 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Guys, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Reeves. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Warriors lead by 6. From the arc. Another three for Golden State.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the side.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Luka Doncic. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Porzingis. Now Melton. Here's the three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Laravia, right side. And here's Reeves outside. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top, Pajimski. Hachimura covering. Pajimski's shot is good. Pajimski's got 9.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Lex?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And a nice finish on the layup. Smith's gotten his first points in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Porzingis. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, there's the alley. And finished off by Hayes.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Oh, got that one up quick. 11 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And Moody is subbed in for Spencer. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hachimura. James comes in for Laravia. Marcus Smart's checked in for Reeves. And Doncic has subbed in for Smith. Melton left side. 3-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Ayton against Green. Outside Moody. Pass to Pajimski. Launches it. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Doncic passes to James. .111 left to play in the first half. Now here's Smart. Back to Doncic. From downtown, Pajemski grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lets it go from deep. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Melton. Green with a screen on James. Moody from outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's James. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Melton. Smart grabs the miss. Smart has got 4 rebounds now. James passes to Hayes. James, right side. Kicks it out to Smart. This one for 3. That one is off. Moody from outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Gotta get their dry cleaning down and pack up the suits because this is a business trip.
Yeah, they want to show what kind of team they are on the road. It's very different from playing in the comforts of your home.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Golden State Warriors.
The 3 ball is falling. They've got good momentum. They're setting hard screens, and the shooters are capitalizing.
Everything working together. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Anthony Melton really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Doncic. Fires from deep. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Melton against Reeves. Green. Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Launches a 3. And it's Doncic missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And that one drops.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Smart for 3.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back over to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
You love to see that effort from LeBron. Never giving up on the play. He capitalizes with a bucket right there.
Back to Pajemski. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, BA, I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And defensively, you just can't sleep on Austin Reeves because as we see, even a foul isn't enough to stop him.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game. Here's Pajemski. 16 points for him. There's the triple. And Aiden pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Aiden. For 3, James. The rebound by Melton. The Warriors lead by 13. Here's Pajemski. And that comes off the assist by Green. Pajemski's got 19 points.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at the Lakers, holding down the 6th spot right now, in the middle of this conference. And checking out the Warriors, they're in 8th place right now.
When I look at the Lakers, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
To the middle. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
It's Pajemski on the wing. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, that's a nice lob to Ayton, but really give credit to the big guy. He elevated at exactly the right time to throw it down.
From deep, Melton. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
What an athletic slam by LeBron. Showing these young guys how it's done.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And Spencer's subbed in for Pajemski. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Laravia is subbed in for Doncic. Lakers trail by 5. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
From deep, Melton. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Driving in, and stolen by Reeves. And here they come. Here's Smart. Smart with a transition bucket.
Outstanding energy from Smart. I mean, pushing himself to get up the floor.
It's a close one here in San Francisco. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And here's Reeves outside for the lead. He drops it from range. Laravia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Melton. no good on the shot.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Arabia. It counts, and the foul.
Defensive foul.
It's going to go on Moses Moody.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Los Angeles shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Arabia. One shot.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Spencer. There's the drive. Yes, it's good. Spencer's got 8.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
From deep, Reeves. He can't get it to go. Here's Santos. Moody from outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a pivotal shot heading into the final frame. Puts a stop to that run.
And so after 3 quarters of play, some great offensive output in this one. It's all tied up. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Brandon Pajemski, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Quentin Post, and it's Spencer in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work.
Here's Spencer. Off target from outside. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Hachimura. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Pajemski. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the 3-point play. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And they have made a commitment to crash the glass. They are getting second chance points and playing with force on the offensive end.
Kennard can't get it to go.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
The shot by Pajemski, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And it's Kennard on the take. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. Luka Doncic is checked in for Reeves. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Here's Spencer. Off target with the 3. The Lakers lead by 3. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Luka on the attack.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
And here's Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. From deep. Luka drops the triple.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Outside, Green. The putback. And that one's good. Porzingis.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Melton comes in for Spencer. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for Hachimura. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Kennard. Takes the 3. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And the basket is good.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Moody! He's off from three.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
And he's not going to throw it down too often, but smart. Can get up there when he needs to.
Beyond the arc. James rips down the board.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Now Green, stolen by Ayton. Doncic with it. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Melton. Here's Santos. Reeves there for the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
We've got 1:28 left in the game, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Ayton with a screen. Doncic! Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Luka Doncic.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And he shows the focus there, nails the tee.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
LaRavia is checked in for Los Angeles. Bufkin comes in for James. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Now Porzingis. Cuts off the pass. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Reeves. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Lakers lead by 20.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Marcus, your competitive spirit is infectious.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you later.